In the second half of the 11th century, after the death of Prince Yaroslav the Wise, or Yaroslav Mudry, Yaroslav's son Sviatoslav became the Prince of Chernihiv, and he founded a dynasty of princes which remained in the Chernihiv land until the 16th century. Sviatoslav Yaroslavich, as Prince of Chernihiv, rose to the top of the Rus political system. And Chernihiv had political significance that rivaled that of Kyiv. In the second half of the 12th century, a new powerful principality, Rostov-Suzdal, arose in the northeast. From that time, it tried to control the lands of Ukraine, and in particular, the Chernihiv land, and it was often in conflict with these lands. Later, this principality became the Principality of Moscow, and it continued the aggressive policy toward Ukraine and the Chernihiv land. Recently, the echo of this ancient conflict seems to have sounded in Ukraine. On October 9th, an ammunition depot exploded around the town of Ichnia in the Chernihiv region in northeastern Ukraine. Within hours, the town was covered with smoke, and about 12,000 people had to be evacuated from their homes. Luckily, no one was killed or wounded, but several dozen people were hospitalized. The amount of ammunition that was destroyed in this explosion is estimated to be worth in the hundreds of millions or even in the billions of US dollars. But most importantly, much heavy artillery was lost, which is crucial in Ukraine's fight against Russian aggression.
Справді, до артилерійських систем у нас був дефіцит ще, наприклад, рік тому дуже великий. І проблема полягала в тому, навіть не в коштах, які потрібно було затратити для того, щоб цей дефіцит перекрити, а знайти взагалі, хто може нам продавати їх. Європа нам летальну зброю не надає.
Most experts suspect that this blast was an act of sabotage, especially since 9 separate explosions seem to have started at the same time in 9 different locations. Also, this is already the 6th massive ammunition depot fire in Ukraine in the last 10 years. And some of the previous instances were found to be acts of sabotage on the part of Russia. The timing of the Ichnia explosion does not seem to be accidental. It suspiciously coincided with the Constantinople Synod, where the fate of autocephaly for the Ukrainian Orthodox Church was being discussed. Also, this was the time of a major standoff between the Ukrainian and Russian delegations at the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe. And in general, according to recent briefings of the Security Service of Ukraine, Russia has been increasing its efforts to destabilize the situation in Ukraine on the eve of the 2019 presidential elections, because Russia most certainly does not want the current president of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko, to retain his seat. I'm Tania Stech, and this was Ukraine in the News.
Канал 1+1 тепер доступний на Bell International Programming.